Marked the tire again before we went out for hot laps.
He never ran harder tires on his car yet, so don't know how it's going to be. If I wanted to run pavement, I'd have a pavement car. I can't turn left when I'm getting hooked in my right rear.
What are you in charge of?
Eating the food when it's done.
Just worked this week, so I slept a lot today.
You love it?
Smile. Yes. Look, smile face.
Did you talk back to Ryan and he punched you?
Yep.
Ryan! You can't punch your crew guy.
He was being mean.
He's got a bloody nose. Evan always gets bloody noses. Just blames other people.
Any tab you want, you know the drill, crew chief.
This one.
He like
Same spot I drew.
he like eyes it, you know.
Oh boy.
19.
That's not a bad number.
30 available, so don't wait. Some have already been taken.
How does it look to you?
So,
do you know?
As soon as you get that done, I know some of you fans love to show up early, watch the cars
Not
come down
that
the road,
smooth right
and all the good
now.
stuff. And nothing wrong with that. We're glad to have
Maybe
you.
it
It's
will
really
get smooth.
interesting.
Who knows?
So keep that in mind.
We will do A-B group qualifying, okay? We will do 4 heat races, 8 laps. We'll take the top 4, same as last time.
How'd it feel?
Felt real good. Besides hitting some rough stuff. Be bouncing around a little bit tonight, I think, but there's moisture in the track now. It's a little dry coming off the tube already. Fast little place.
We marked the tire again before we went out for hot laps, and it moved that much. Still holding good air pressure, so we're going to try for qualifying and see what happens.
If it loses air during qualifying, then you're screwed for the entire night.
What are we going to do? I mean, we got junk tire to run otherwise. They ain't got nothing to do.
Get that Butler mud out of that radiator.
No driving in the pit. Once the night begins, we do not allow anybody under 18 to drive in the pit.
My hose.
So you're either a racer or over 18 or do not drive. Everything is draw, redraw tonight.
Oliver did! It's all Oliver's fault!
60. He drew him to 60.
The last fill.
That's the last one.
The white was calling for hot laps and the yellow was qualifying.
So did you only spin a little, or you spun all the way around?
I'm assuming a little, but
You didn't think about that.
no, I hope it was just
Yeah, so our second quick in our group, that's pretty good. We'll start front row on the pole somewhere, somehow. E2 on the
Should
pole.
be on the pole heat too, yeah.
Felt pretty good. It's just tiptoeing around the top. Tiptoe. And it reminds me of old Attica, how it used to be like so big like that. That's have felt that way, but we're gonna need to tighten up a little bit.
Top 4 going on to the bow lane.
seventh. Made some changes, gambling on tires. See if we made the right choice and the right changes on this car. We never ran harder tires on this car yet, so don't know how it's going to be. We're just trying to gauge how they were in the heat race.
35 laps.
We'll find out.
laps in, we started 9th. Starting 9th.
Race in the rubber. Shouldn't have been double file in the rubber. They should restart single file, but I don't know what the Ironman rule is. I know dirt car rule, Summer Nationals rules that. Whatever. What's the difference between 9th or 12th?
You got 11th, I think. Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. Happy it's over with. I got some sheet metal work to do. Not a lot though. Not bad for a 2-day weekend, really.
Car showed speed qualifying, so that's a plus, right?
Yeah. It reminded me of an old Attica. When there was a little bit of brown on the top, and you could just roll and just catch that a little bit. It's pretty fast. It's a pretty banked place, but they can't let the track get like that. They need to do a better job. They had a race last night, so that probably did something to make the track be hard and slick today. Hopefully they learned from it and they gotta do a little bit more track prep for their next 2-day show, whenever that is. But it's never, I know it's not the promoter's goal to have a rubbered up track, so they probably learned from that. But it ain't no fun running around single file. If I wanted to run pavement, I'd have a pavement car. No dig on you pavement guys, I'll yell it. Morning everybody. First time to Crystal Motor Speedway. Right bro, what'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah. Yeah, the track shows promise and pretty fast little joint for sure. But qualified pretty good. Started in front row heat race, had an incident with Rice, and what I'm gonna say is I hate that cars got tore up. It's never something that us racers want to have happen, is to have the whole field get tore up. But if I started the heat race a little early, I probably got into him a little bit, but I was also getting hooked in my right rear. I don't know if we got hooked together a little bit as well, but I can't turn left when I'm getting hooked in my right rear. So that was a racing incident. He didn't want to give an inch, neither did I. So hopefully you can see in the the video footage that his wheels are turned to the left, and I'm trying. I didn't even really feel a whole lot other than just a lot of pressure on my right rear. So I'm not going to lift, and he didn't lift. And again, his wheels were turned to the left, so when he came off of me, he just spun down the left. I didn't hook him, but I think it was just, we were just starting super tight, close to each other. I got on the gas, came up the track a little bit, we got together, and it happens. But hate to see everybody get tore up. It wasn't my plan at all. But yeah, other than that, 2 days in Michigan. What'd you think of Michigan there, bro?
It was good.
You got to see your friends?
Austin, Seth, Devin, and Haskell.
There you go, you get all that. Oliver's got buddies. All right, well, next weekend we're going to Attica Friday and Muskegum Saturday. It's Monday already. Got a little work to do on this race car, get her washed up. Thanks to our sponsors, Weekly Electric, Jackson Farms, Kepling Flooring, The Shortstop, Jimmy Dean Chicks, Handy Graphics, Stack Panels, Geyser Wheels, Ty-Tor Race Parts, York Fabrication, George Lee. Everybody that helps us out. Appreciate you. Go to RyanMissler.com. We got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers. What else on there, bro? We got some cups. Pretty cool stuff. Go check her out. Appreciate you guys. Be somebody's hero. Right, hero?
Uh-huh.